Okay. Hello everyone. Can you see me? Hi, how are you? Hello vlog. Alright, hello everyone. It's hot in here, I'm gonna explode. Just because I'm bored and procrastinating, but I'm going to vlog my night. Hello? We battled. Sorry, that car just drove by and it scared me. Because I realized that you haven't seen my life and you don't know what's going on. I'm cooking. Okay, I'm back. It's like 4 p.m. on a Thursday. The vibes, just easier for me to blabber. It's another writing vlog. So funny, I pretended like I knew what he was talking about too. My next class is at 10:05 and it is 9:20. Hello, it's now Tuesday. Do the bit, do the bit.
We just won $1,500 in the cash cab.
No, you didn't. The show was canceled 2 years ago. In fact, you owe me $14.59.
Good night, I love you!
So, what is this? What is this? It says it's a novel and it's like 60 something pages. Yeah, nothing like that had happened to me recently.
Listen, unlock, right?
Yeah?
I have the wrong one.
This vlog is so piss poor. Take 2. Night 2, because my camera died yesterday. Hello. Do I look different? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, because you're in luck, this is my YouTube return. That's right, you heard it correctly right here, folks. I am returning to the internet. I actually wrote a script out for this video. I'm gonna try to stick a little bit to it because I don't want to be sitting here for a million years trying to tell you where I've been, what I've been up to, what my life has been like, and everything that I've been through, because that's not fun for everyone. All of this to say, how are you? How are things? Are we doing well? I hope you are. I hope you're doing well since the last time we spoke. Actually, if you're wondering why you're only seeing a very small and choice part of my room, it's because the rest of my room is in shambles because I'm not only getting all my stuff back from moving out of my apartment, so everything's still like kind of in bags, I'm also cleaning out like things that I don't need anymore. And if you know one thing about me, it's that I have kept everything from the time I was this big. So I have literally everything I've ever had ever, and sometimes maybe you need a little bit less than that. Also, my hair looked much better yesterday, but yesterday my camera died on me and then it poured down rain today. Here's my document. You probably saw in the opening, my document labeled my YouTube return. It's nice, isn't it? Not on the nose at all or anything. So, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, or hopefully welcome back to this channel if you've been here before. My name's Emily. This is my little safe corner of the internet. I have been gone for over a year. My last video was posted in February of 2022. My life, we've experienced life since then, because now it is, at the time of me filming this, May 14th of 2023, so that's a year and like some months later that I don't feel like calculating. A little brief history on me if you don't know. I started this channel back in 2020, around after COVID hit, because I was like, I love YouTube. I'm a YouTube kid, and I want to become a YouTuber, and I want to make videos. Even if it's just for me, I just want to make videos. And so I bought this camera, and I started recording videos, and I've done a lot of really silly and fun ones, and I have done a lot of videos that I really love, and my friends actually, very recently, had been texting me that they had been watching my old videos, and they had like, I don't know, just been like missing my YouTube era. As you can see by the clips in the intro, I have tried to film something this year. I've tried to film a lot, actually. I've tried to film, I have a lot of like, even like finished vlogs or like half vlogs or like fully like clip, like I just have so many clips of things that I like wanted to put out here, just like random vlogs of my year. I just never had the time to edit them together or do anything with them. And that's just because my sophomore year, which I just finished, of college was nuts. She was crazy. Yeah, just very, very a lot. I had things going on all the time. I was always busy doing something or something else or preparing for something later, and because of that, there is just no time for me to edit things that I film, and then I never knew if I liked them enough, and I never felt like they were like interesting enough. I don't know, it was a lot of like internal battle that like really did not need to be there, because at the end of the day, this is my little piece of the internet that I've siphoned off. So like there's a couple vlogs you're gonna be getting from like this past year that like I did really enjoy and I did like and I want to put up on here. I think my biggest thing was learning that like I want this channel to be whatever I want to make. So if it's gaming videos, if it's vlogs, if it's writing videos, if it's book videos, if it's just like random ideas that I have, that is going on here because it is something that makes me happy. And somewhere out there, someone may enjoy it too, and if they don't, for me, it's memories for me, and it's pieces of my life, like, collected into one nice little cohesive document. So, I now finally am home for the summer, and my plan is to start recording things a lot more and putting more things out here. That is what I would like to do. The last time that I also was on, I should have followed my script. My script is so cohesive. Like, I'm telling you, I'm jumping all over the place, and my script was like, to the point, very... So, last time I saw you guys, February 25th of 2022, I was freshly 19 years old, and now I've been 20 for like a couple months. Like, I'm like not even newly 20. Like, I'm looking forward to being 21 type of 20. So, obviously my life has been very different between then and now. Especially because I moved into an apartment this year, and I like lived in an apartment, and I did that whole thing. I also wanted to film this last video, in my apartment before I left, and that was just not possible because I could not find my little blue camera, and my little blue camera has been my little new friend that I've carried around with me on many different college adventures because it's a little digital camera that I've had since I was like big, and I used to make My Little Pony videos on it and put them up on this channel that are now private, so you can't go find them. They're literally not on the internet anymore. But I used to make My Little Pony videos, and I used to use that little blue camera. But now the little blue camera has been repurposed. Said little blue camera also got a new SD card for me to take copious amounts of photos and be totally unhinged and not have to worry about like removing things from this camera's SD card. I just was like not having. I then couldn't find my little blue camera, which had SD card storage. This camera's SD card, not a lick of storage. So I had to find little blue camera, get little blue camera's SD card in here, and then film the video. Problem with this is my apartment was a mess. I was so busy trying to pack it. I spent like the night before I left like packing everything. I could not find little blue camera. No idea where she went. So I had to wait until I got home to film this, which is why we're in my bedroom at home. I have also missed making YouTube videos and making content and like putting things out here so much. Not even just on this, but like writing things for my blog or making podcast episodes or I don't know, literally anything. I like have missed it so much because it's such a fun place for me just to exist and vibe and be and I don't know, just keep documents and tabs on myself in a very different and fun way. And I'm excited to be in a place where I can finally try and do some of that again. So, with this introduction being introductionized, let me give you a little brief history of where I've been for the past year. What my life has looked like for the past year. Okay, go. Very little of my 2022 was recorded on a camera. At all. Lots of my 2022, however, for the most part, from what I can remember in my little brain, was recorded on my podcast. So if you would like to listen to anything about my 2022, that is the direction I'm going to point you in. So the end of my freshman year was very formative for me. I spent a lot of time, like, really, like, the second semester, like, really trying to figure myself out and, like, figure out, like, put all my ducks in a row, basically. If you watch my move-in vlog, I'm actually a wreck. I'm actually so unwell in that video. That was tough for me, and I talked about that a lot. I've talked about a lot about how tough it was moving into college for me, just because I'm very close with my family, and I don't do well with environmental change. But this past fall of 2022, I found myself flourishing a lot. I found myself really finding my people, really finding my groove. Living off campus did a lot for me as well. I lived with Hannah, who I lived with my freshman year. We lived together this past year as well. It was great. I, like, finally was able to come into my own. I was busy my first semester, but I got a lot busier. I also ended up taking up a job. I worked as, like, a after-school program. Like, I did the after-school program for some of the schools near USC. And it was so much fun, and I loved it, and I loved working with the kids. My outline, I'm reading through it right now as we go through the video because I'm that prepared. I wrote this like 3 weeks ago. I don't know. Anyway. And I, like, went into, like, grave detail about some of these things that, like, y'all don't need to... They're unimportant. I don't know why I did that. Last fall, I also took 2 littles because you know about my big, Lauren. If you don't know about her on here, I've talked about her other places, like my podcast and my blog. Potentially. Mostly my podcast. Definitely my podcast. But I took 2 littles, Madison and Ansley, and I love them so much. And there's a video. The only reason I'm saying this is because I filmed the whole thing of me taking littles, and that will be going up because it is edited. So, as you can tell, job, full-time student, things were very busy. Things were so busy, I cannot even stress to you how busy my life was and things were. So busy. I had a blast. My second semester of my sophomore year was so much fun. I did very well this semester, even though my semester was really busy. This is actually the best I've done for a semester thus far, and I worked really hard to do that. I worked really hard to get the grades that I got, and I'm very proud of it. So yeah, that was my past semester. I think that was all of it. So yeah, I've just been in a very good place. I have finally learned a lot about myself and come into a place where I am, like, so much more comfortable and confident, and I've always been comfortable with myself and I've always been confident, but adding and growing to that and learning new parts of yourself is the most, like, exciting thing that there could be. I think that brings us to the end of my past. Let's go to the present. Let's go to what I want to do. Present, future, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. This year, another thing I did that was very exciting that I mentioned earlier was turn 20 years old. 2-0. I love being 20. 20 is scary because moving out of your teens is like, okay, what? I kind of had, like, a total, like moderate, like, low-grade midlife crisis, quarter-life crisis, where I was, like, less than quarter-life. Maybe it was just, like, a crisis, I don't know, but, like, I was, like, I'm not a teenager anymore, and whenever you're a teenager, it feels like you're gonna be a teenager forever, and they say that, and you sit there and you know you're gonna get older, but once you leave it, you're like, oh my god, I felt like I was gonna be that age forever. What do you mean I'm not a teenager? What do you mean I'm an adult? No sense. Still the craziest thing to me, but I've loved being 20. And I've loved learning about being 20 and being an adult and growing up. It's so much fun because you don't even stop growing once you're, like, still young. And that's one of those things that, like, people don't talk about enough, is that it's set, like, coming of age stories are supposed to be about teenagers, and that's so true because you are coming of age. But, like, and that's, like, what the actual term means, but there is, like, so much learning and so much coming of age in being in your 20s and navigating your 20s, and I would love to cover that for you. I would love to talk about that more here and to do more videos about it and to be more honest and open and communicative and spill all my guts out about it, I don't know. Vlog more. Talk more about things that happen. Talk more about things that I wish that would happen and don't. Talk. I just want to make more content about this part of my life because I feel like it's so integral, and I want to be able to have pieces of myself. I want to be able to have pieces of myself at this point in my life on here and on the internet and in places where I can look back at them and the people that I love can look back at them and see how much I've grown. Look at parts of my life where I am growing and talk a little bit more about that. Talk a little bit more about adulting and being an adult but not really an adult, but like this adult in this middle ground, and like being a college student and doing everything and doing nothing and being involved and trying everything out and learning new skills and growing up. Yeah. That's what I would like to talk about with you. And maybe play Roblox. I don't know. So, again, what I said before, figuring things out, doing whatever I want, doing whatever I feel like. I said that a little bit to begin with, and I'm going to say it again, because I want to emphasize it mostly to myself, but also to you, maybe. I want to record things that I want to record. If it is a video game, I will be recording it. If it's a vlog, if it's a stupid idea, I've had lots of them. They're on my channel. More writing vlogs, more talks about books. Whatever I feel called to make, I will in fact be making it. If it's a sit down talk and like breakdown of a bad movie, it can be that. So I hope that you all enjoy that and that that's exciting and fun and you're like, oh my god, I never know what she's gonna make. Or if you're like, why don't you have 2 channels? Why don't you have, or like 3, why don't you have Joey Graceffa Vlogs, Joey Graceffa Games, and Joey Graceffa? And I'm gonna be like, why do that whenever it can all be in one place in a very chaotic order? In conclusion, I hope this has helped you learn a little bit about where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm going. Yeah, just like a little bit more about me, maybe, and where I am at this point in my life, and what I want to do. Because I can't wait to see who I become, and I can't wait to see who the people around me become. And I'm so excited for them. And I'm so excited for me to just grow and learn, and for me to just maybe capture a little tiny slice of it. Mostly for myself, but maybe for you if you'd like to watch too. I think that's all I have to say for now. There's probably more later, but that's all I have to say for now. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. Whether this is your first time here, or your second time here, or your last time here, I'm so glad you made it this far, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm excited to see the future of where this goes, and what I record, and what this looks like for me. So, yeah. Okay, bye.